Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel, and I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for all your positive comments. I really wasn't expecting to see that many people that excited about doing a Honda build on the channel, because like I said, we've been such a Subaru focused channel, but that is my roots. That's where I came from, guys. I definitely came from a time where I wasn't nearly as fortunate as I am now. Very thankful to be where I am today, and I'm thankful for all your guys' support. So with you guys being so much about the Honda build, I'm going to show you some parts that have been rolling in. That's how we're going to start today out, and then today is going to end up going to a shop video where we need to get Anthony's car on the lift. I need to do the oil change, and we need to start working on Bo's Evo some more. So definitely going to be some other things going on today, but figure I'd start off the channel today with this. So let's take a look and see what has came in for the Honda build. So here we have it. We have some parts rolling in. Obviously some OEM Honda parts here. These are OEM center caps. This is going to be an OEM SI badge for the back trunk lid because, like I told you guys, we are going to be doing a restoration on this car. So it is going to be going in for a full restoration paint job. That means I'm going to be pulling out all the glass on the car and ordering new OEM seals for it. So the car is going to be pretty much a brand new car off the showroom floor. That's what I'm going for. This is a bitch pin is what most Honda people will call it there for the shift linkage and the retainer clip. When I bought that other shell that didn't have the swap, I figured I was going to need this, and at the time I didn't have that GSR swap, so that's why I bought this, because I was starting to piece together some swap for the car. So I have that. That's kind of just in the background. That'll just be an extra in case the one got damaged, which I doubt it did. What we have here, some of you might be questioning, why do we have this? Well, for one, like I said, the other car came as a shell, so it didn't have a cluster, and those of you who've been around Hondas know that these clusters are going up crazy in value right now. I did pay a pretty premium price for this thing here, but the main reason why I got this one is because if you take a look at all the red on the cluster, usually all this is very much so faded, and this cluster is pretty much mint. It does have 157,000 miles on it, and this does have some wear on it, so I got a brand new cover for it. Also, I did go ahead and do something different than I usually do, and I bought the full carbon fiber OEM back, what would you call it, like back little face there. So this one has a black one, obviously, as you can tell around the gauges. So I bought the OEM carbon fiber Type R one. The main thing with this car, like these parts are getting hard to come by, guys, as we get older, and you know, these are kind of becoming our muscle cars to the old timers, to where obviously I know it's a Honda Civic, you guys are gonna give me crap for that, but things are becoming harder and harder to find. Prices are going up, you know, whether that be because of COVID going on and inflation, or you know, it's just how it's going to be. I did, like I said, pay a premium for this cluster, and that piece that goes in here, Honda no longer makes it, so I was able to find a brand new one. I'm not sure when it's going to come in. I ordered it from ICB Motorsports, so it is a legit company. I just don't know when it's going to come in. So over here, so some of you are probably going to question why, but I love the OEM Honda Si wheel. So this, what we have here is a brand new OEM wheel for the car. Obviously there's only one has only come for some reason, so the other ones will be coming hopefully in the next day or two for these, and that's what the center cap's for. I did think about getting some Volks for the car. I think I still will, to be honest. Probably do like a 16x8 with a plus 35 and the OG bronze. I think that's probably the Volk I would pick, but for now we're gonna just run the SI wheels, keep it nice and factory OEM styling. So like I was saying, I did order some parts from ICB Motorsports. I'm not sure when they're gonna come in, guys. With everything going on right now, it seems like everything's kind of taking some time. I did order a bunch more parts that are coming in for it. To give you an idea, ICB Motorsports is a great company for JDM Honda parts, so if you're looking, definitely take a look there. That's been my source from years and years, and they're still going on. So things I got from there, because you're probably not going to see them for a bit, is we got a set of OEM CTR headlights, brand new. I did opt to go without the SI shift boot. So the SI shift boot connects to the factory shifter on it, and I'll be showing you guys that here in a minute. So I did opt to go out of that. I do have a brand new OEM 97 Type R shift knob that I had bought on a prior build that I still have. But I like the factory like Integra Type R red stitch shift boot and the Integra Type R shift knob. So I like that route a little bit more, or Civic Type R. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this car. I could always change it. I mean, shift boots I think are going to stay available for quite some time, or I can order one. They're pretty darn cheap. So let's take a look. We're going to go over to the other shop. Like I said, I'm going to show you that. I did get a chance to give the interior a good cleaning in this thing, and I'm really surprised in how well it came out. So if you're going to notice a little bit pale today, that's because it is a nice whopping 48 degrees in here, and it is so cold outside, guys. So we're going through some cold streak right now, really testing out the heater. The reason why it's that cold is because I turned it down overnight, because it's getting down into the negatives at night here, and obviously I don't want a tremendously high heat bill when I'm not here. So whether it's going to bite me in the ass or not, maybe I should leave it and let it just run. I don't know. I guess we'll kind of figure it out as we go. But today has a high of 12 degrees. Yeah, you heard that right. So freaking cold. That's why I'm a little bit pale. Now I'm opening up the other shop here. Let's take a look and see how clean this thing came out, and then we can jump into today's project. Actually, I still might put the gauge cluster surround on. Yeah, this one's at 41 degrees in here, because I just have it all the way down in the dyno room, because we're not even in here that often. So I just keep it on for the electronics. So let's take a look inside this thing. So let's take a look here. Here we are. Like I said, we got this thing all cleaned up yesterday. Really did come out well. I mean, it wasn't even that dirty, but guys, look how good this thing came out. Like, I could never complain about having a car like this to start with. Seats are still out of it. Yes, I have them. They're up over there. Hint, hint, they probably won't be going back in, because anyone that knows, 96 plus Civic seat stock, probably about the worst seats ever invented. You know, you sit up all the way up to the roof, and they're terrible to sit in. So those aren't going back in. I already bought some other seats for the car. No, it's not the GSR, so you guys will see soon. Here's that shift boot I was talking about, connected to the shifter there, and factory Honda radio. Don't think I showed you guys much of this interior other than just being in it when we were on the dyno, but guys, like, look at the door panel. Like, how clean this is. Like, usually those things are hammered. Even the fabric, like, no one's ever really sat over here. So super happy with that. Now, I told you guys that I was going to be doing the restoration, like paint job on this thing, and some will probably cringe, you know, especially the people that are all about keeping it original, and I'm right there with you. You know, I love original paint, but there's just some things I don't see paint correction fixing on this car, and some of those things being, this door is pretty chipped up, and you can see here where it's been chipped, like it hit something there. It's got a little bit of surface rust that we got to get fixed, and I really don't want to get rid of this door, because obviously if you're with Hondas, VINs are a big thing, especially on these cars and values. Having all the VINs on the car is a huge value adder, and this one does have them. So that's something to focus on. Headlights. I already told you guys we ordered some headlights. These are the original ones. I'm sure I could polish them out, and they would come out way better than what they are. But I already bought some brand new ones, so those are on the way. This thing does have a OEM original SI lip. Also, guys, this is getting really hard to come by anymore, because they don't make this anymore. They don't make the bracket behind it to hold it on there anymore. So those things are going up in price tremendously. So all around pretty clean car, just normal wear and tear. I'm sure if I did do a paint correction that it would look a million times better. But let's take a look at that cluster fading, like I was telling you. I am going to keep this cluster for the car, because obviously it has the miles to it, but you can see there how much faded that is. So gives you a little bit about this thing. Just sits on the dyno, because I haven't been using the dyno, so it's going to sit here for now. Definitely need to finish cleaning up in here, get all set up, but we got so much other stuff to do, and I got to get this thing out of here, put this in storage. Any of you guys looking for a 2000 Civic Si build? I have a shell, so let me know either in the comments or email me if you're looking. I don't know if you're looking for a build. I just want what I'm in the car, guys, so I'm not in it very much. So definitely get a hold of me if you want to. It may come on these SI wheels, because like you saw, we got new ones. So for the right price, could come with those. Let me know. Let's go get to work. Back into this cold. Like I said, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing by turning the heat down at night, because obviously then you're kind of battling yourself of it coming back up to temperature. But the thing is with these heaters, at this temperature, I guarantee it's going to run nonstop 24/7, and we all know that's going to rack up the bill. So maybe I should look into doing a gas heater or something of that nature. Still learning as we go. This place is plumbed for gas. We were originally talking about doing it when we moved in here, but these heaters have been doing really good. It's only going to be cold this week and then go back up to being pretty normal in the 30s. And these things do fine when it's in the 30s. You know, it keeps it 68, 70 degrees in here. So is it worth it or not? Probably not for right now. So also check this out. So for shop update, Josh, Vivid TI Josh, so I don't get you guys mixed up, has been awesome. He's been finding us all these engine stands locally that are like one-time use. So that way we have plenty of engine stands, so that way we don't run into a problem where we got to take a motor, have it sitting on the ground, anything like that. You know, obviously I'd like to be moving fast enough that we don't have to have motors just sitting on these engine stands, but when we have them, when we need them, we have them. So definitely is nice. Update on Eric's car. Eric drove all the way up from Utah. Beautiful car. He's in for a motor build, and as you can see here, a very beautiful car. This thing is all pulled apart, heads are off, getting all pressure checked, hot tanked and cleaned, ready to go for the thing. Usually I always require rebuilt heads. These heads just been rebuilt, so that one is not. Obviously you guys know Anthony's car. That thing is all finished up. We did the first 50-mile break-in miles on it. Now I'm going to change the oil, go over the car, and then start putting some miles on it. Oh, FA girl. Some of you are going to be wondering, why have we not been working on the FA? Why is it just sitting there? And to be honest with you guys, it's not by choice. So every single part was ordered for this car, and 99.9% of the parts are here, which is awesome. But the most important part, the turbo, is not here. So unfortunately, it's just going to sit here because the turbo is built to order by Precision, and it's going to be probably another 4 weeks before we get it. So you're just going to have to stare at our part shelf being nice and full for old FA girl. So all the parts are there. Maybe we'll get a chance to start doing some of the stuff on there, because obviously we can do some, you know, like the STI 6-speed swap that we could be doing on it. You guys already know RA is parked for the winter, so that's why she's just sitting here. Evo, what do we got to do with the Bose Evo? So Bose Evo, we put his, I don't know, I say new motor, used motor, built motor that he bought, we put that in, and put new non-ACD, I want to say DCD with Subaru, non-ACD T-case in, new Exetti twin disc, and we just did a new ETS 6466 turbo kit. So as you can see, very beautiful. So this thing's been coming together, just time, guys. Also, Josh got the gauges installed in here. Definitely need to get them obviously mounted onto the pillar here with some double 3M, but they will fit up nicely. AM, we have oil pressure boost, wideband, all the most important gauges that you would need in your car. We have those, and we have a Radium dual Walbro 450 fuel system to put in this thing. So that's gonna be happening very soon. But today, let's get to work on Anthony's car first, because I want to get that thing going so I can put some miles on it. I got some errands I got to run today. Might as well take it since the roads are clear. So let's do that. Oh, and I did want to put this lens on here. So since I don't know when that carbon fiber piece is going to come, I'm just going to go ahead and throw my lens on there. So do that real quick and then get to work. Here we go. One hand here. This is probably not going to work out for me. Maybe. I don't know about putting the new one on like this. Oh, come on, dude. Oh yeah, there we go. Got it. Dude, look how clear that would be without damn cover. I've done that before, actually. I've ran them like this, but can you imagine when you get dust in here, how big of a pain it is to clean? Look how clean that is, guys. So the piece I was talking about goes right here, and it'll be carbon. Usually, I really do like the black look, but, you know, it's going to be something that you can't ever get again, I'm sure, because they're going to run out. So let me put this thing on. Like I said, try to do this one-handed here. Hopefully, nope, I'm not all the way in. Come on. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to do this one-handed, to be honest, guys. I'm close. Close to probably breaking it. Come on. Damn it. All right, let me just clip this on. There we go, guys. Brand new lens on there, and damn, does that look good. Nothing better than that. I wish there was a way I probably could put some film over it, to be honest, so it would never get scratched. But that looks so nice. Just be really careful when I'm doing it. Old one, I'll keep around just in case. This is a lot better than the one that was on the car, to be honest. I might just toss the one that was on the car because someone got something on it and it's all messed up. So, there that is. Now we're done with Honda Boy today. We'll put this thing back on the shelf. Guys, this is probably like the best looking cluster out there. One of the best, guys. It's just iconic. So, we'll put that up here on Honda Boy shelf. Something drops on it, I'll probably cry. I don't know what this hose is there for, but here is our Honda Boy S300 ECU Honda. So we'll be able to tune this thing. This is a OBD1 GSR ECU here. They have a knock board in it, which is nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys what's in here. So we have a set of camshafts. No, they're not box camshafts. These are OEM CTR cams. And when I say CTR, I mean Civic Type R. Those are made 96 to 2000. And these are the same as like a 2000 to 2001 USDM Type R cam. Biggest Honda OEM camshaft made. So, excited for those. Enough of that. Time to go to work. I heard Josh just pull up. So, I'll grab my other stuff here. Put that on the shelf. Now I'll stick this camera right in Josh's face. Right when he walks in. Should we get him good? See if I can get over here before he comes in. Go. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him right when he walks in. Come on there, bud. Maybe. Right, let's get him good. Try to be behind the door. Oh shit, I hear him. Scare him. Come on, Josh, hurry up. Ooh, that's a mess. Ah!
Oh, you fucking...
Got him.
Goddamn heart attack.
Right when he comes in the door. Told you I was gonna get you. It's pretty warm out today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super warm.
You should be wide awake after your 10-year trip.
Oh yeah, super wide awake.
Why the hell did you leave? Well, I'm back from 100-mile journey in this thing. Got the oil change today. Went and ran some errands today. Put 100 miles on it. It's got 150 miles now on the motor. Everything's going good. Car runs and drives perfect. And I have a surprise for you guys. So let's go check those out. Come on in here. Still part-time when I see over there. Yeah. Josh getting the motor together over there. We got another mat up here, which is nice. Definitely probably need to come through and clean some floors, but here's my surprise. Here's all the hard inlets you guys have been asking for. So I have a small little production of these, and these still need to go get powder coated, and then we are gonna laser etch our name on them, and then they'll be ready for being for sale and put on the website. Been working on these in the background for you guys. I know you guys have been asking for quite a while, and these things have turned out beautiful. So these are coming soon, for those of you that were wondering. This is a hard inlet for use of like an FP turbo or a 3-inch inlet turbo underneath an AMS intake manifold. Now, one thing with these is it does require an ETS intake. So, old RA girl over here, you're gonna notice is apart because hers was the test, and I have it right here. So hers was just painted black, guys, so you'll notice it's banged up. But this goes in, bam, like so, because I can even put this thing in the car like this. So I can even put this thing in here like that. That's literally that easy. ETS intake comes up, goes over to here, connects to it, just like normal. And the crazy thing about these inlets that we've tested is this inlet at the same boost as you would like a soft FP 3.5, 3.25 is what it actually is inlet. These actually make 100 wheel more boot at that same boost. So definitely, you know, horsepower per the dollar, those things are well worth the money. You know, if you're looking at doing maximize the setup that you have with an FP turbo, this will definitely make a lot more power. Now keep in mind, when I say 100 wheel, that's usually on the FP green, negligible. You know, when you have a 2.4 versus a 3-inch, it's a smaller turbo housing or turbine wheel. So definitely does help. I have noticed it looks like it's about 50 wheel on that FP green because we had one on that car. And then I've worked up the same setup with an FP black, and like I said, it's about 100 wheel difference just from changing that. So it's pretty crazy, guys. So those are gonna be going for sale soon, so stay tuned for that. Definitely excited to bring that to you guys. I'm gonna get busy cleaning this place up because it's a bit of a mess from, well, you know, snow. And I have another mat, so I'm gonna put another mat down for when you drive into the shop, because that's gonna be mostly where it's getting dirty over here from cars sitting. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. That's gonna probably wrap up today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it might have been a little bit of a shorter video, but trying to get work done, still give you guys a video and stay with it. But got a lot of exciting things coming, and I'm really excited for this weekend because we're gonna be working on Josh's RA, and we're gonna be doing some back-to-back testing on the dyno. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get this place cleaned up. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Life, though you lemons, you just put them in Coronas. Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus. The bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment. The moment, the moment. Full tank of gas and 200 on the dash, bitch, I'm zoning. I'm zoning, I'm zoning. Fast lane. Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground.